Salute is going to be coming in here next, and we're going to go ahead and lead off with a track from them. I guess we're going to go ahead and start off with a song called I'm going to pick Flying J Travel Plaza because we played Mr. Party Man a little earlier. So we're going to start off with that, and then after that we're going to have One Finger Salute on the air for the next half hour or so. I guess it's going to bleed over a little bit after 6. This is Flying J Travel Plaza from One Finger Salute on 91.3 WZMB.
I better slow down. We're going to the Flying J. We're going to the Flying J. We're going to the Flying J. Gotta get up out of here, but better than this. Yellow Pringles and a licorice twist. What's that sandwich from the other day? But you got up and walked away, so I better slow down. We're going to the Circle K. We're going to the Circle K. We're going to the Circle K. So just keep shoving on the junk and vitamins detail. Continue munching till you feel like hell. Standing by the microwave and jumping at the bell. From in the corner to on up this culinary hell. Formally up in it, but my stomach it fell down to the ground. Pumping on the kryptonite and waiting on the blast. Got a big gut and it's swelling up fast. Take 2 trips just for me to haul ass. Whoa, hey burrito, just a turning inside. Feel paid for tomorrow's ride. Pneumatic just a blowing away. And get your glaze, so I better slow down. Roll on the window down. Roll on the window down. Roll on the window down.
Hello, Greenville. This is Tim. Being completely unprofessional.
Good job, Flash.
We have here in the studio for the second half hour of this special edition of the local regional show called Locals Only. That was Flying J Travel Plaza from One Finger Salute, who hail from Norfolk or / Virginia Beach or somewhere
Virginia
up there,
Beach.
wherever they're from. Virginia Beach.
From Norfolk.
Okay, that was an interesting song lyrically. You want to tell us what that's about?
It's about burping and farting down I-85, eating junk food. You know, actually,
I like to contribute a lot of the farting.
Yeah, that song's pretty much. Paul's nickname is Gaseous Clay, so that song's pretty much about Paul. You can take the paint off the wall sometimes.
I'm proud of this. It's a great feat.
When we run out of gas, we're not high and dry.
So how you digging Greenville so far?
Oh, Greenville's cool. We get in too much trouble here, but
as I mentioned earlier, this is your second debut here in town.
Yeah,
third, I think. Third debut.
Third. Yeah.
Okay, because I knew you guys played down here a couple of times about 2 years ago, and then we haven't seen you.
That's exactly right.
So now you finally made it back down this way.
The police are waiting for us.
Yeah.
No flying out windows, Mark.
Okay, it looks like we're going to have an interesting story about that to ask and the story of on the air. But in the meantime, we have a caller. Let me see if I can finagle this. Put her on the air here.
Those are our favorite callers.
I guess that would mean they hung up. We didn't want to talk to you anyway. So much for that. All right.
Who is this?
Hey, I said hang on. They didn't want to hang on, so.
It's flowing smooth as gravel.
Okay, Mark flies out of windows. Tell me about that.
Oh, I had a couple drinks in me, and there was a lot of people down there on Halloween. I decided to jump out the window. I figured it was close to 2 o'clock, and the police wanted to get to that party down the dockside, so they weren't going to, spend time processing me. So I thought, well, they're going to take me around the corner and let me go. And sure enough, that's what happened.
I heard a crowd. It sounded like a riot broke out. I didn't even know he dove out. So I'd look out the window, and I see him, doing the little Eddie Vedder crowd surf, and I'm thinking, Jesus, man, I better go down there. And I actually kind of
This bozo was on his way out too, and they grabbed him at the window.
I hope the crowd knew that you were going to jump out.
Oh, they were ready for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You didn't just bounce on a bunch of people from a second-story window. I
Yeah.
hope.
They
Hey,
had
I'm
it
too
on.
poor to sue. Here I go.
This was
No
during
health
your,
care. Hey,
this was during your Halloween gig that you'd played down here 2 years ago at the former Fifth Street Brewery, correct?
Yep.
What place?
It was called Fifth Street
Thank you.
Brewery, wasn't it?
what's now the Attic?
Yeah, it is now part of the Attic. However, the show tonight is at Peasants Cafe at the top of the
Yes.
hill of downtown Greenville.
Looking forward to that, definitely.
All right. I guess we're going to play another track. Tell me an interesting story about another track on the album When Harry Met Satan, or you can even tell us about that title if you feel like it.
That's by no stretch of the imagination. We involved with the occult. It's just me and this girl. She was my best friend, and I kind of fell for her, and I was like, I didn't know how to deal with it. And then one night she just planted one on me, but this is just kind of personal deliberation going on before. It's like, hey, do you violate a friendship? And go for it, or do you just miss out on a good opportunity? And luckily enough, she grabbed me, and we lasted about a week.
So
Sounds
he
like
didn't miss
some of
out on
mine.
the good opportunity.
Yeah.
Sounds like some of my tribulations here in this town. All right. If anybody has a call, or if anybody wants to call and have a question or a comment or a request, even if you're familiar with One Figure Salutes material, give us a call here at 328-6913. Easy number to remember. 6913, good number, bad number. And, I guess we'll play the title track from the album When Harry Met Satan, which, let me see, let me cue it up. And we'll be ready to go. This is One Figure Salute here on the Locals Only show, and we'll be back in a flash after this song.
Oh, I feel so weak. I'm with the storm, but not with the me. And if I'm turning the other cheek, the one who cracked me. Just to enter you, the notion is bordering on a sin. A mind insisting upon a ship, I can't imagine. What I feel so damn intense. Little what I say makes sense. So I submitted my own defense. The secrecy is in me, and I watched the whole damn day go by. Watched the whole damn day go by. Friends don't know the feelings you're so embarrassed to show. They're equipped by my propensity to go with their flow. Baby, what my friend should see is a big heart buried inside of me. If it was such, then sir, I would be. And maybe now I want you. 'Cause when I feel so damn intense, little of what I say makes sense. So I submitted my own defense. The secrecy is feeling, and I watch the whole damn day go by. Watch the whole damn day go by.
was When Harry Met Satan from One Finger Salute, who is sitting here in the studio as I struggle to get my headphones on in time again.
Hey, if anybody calls in, tell us what the score of the game is.
Which game would that be?
ECU and Tech. I'm not going to
Virginia
say
Tech?
who I'm going for. I'm
God.
just saying we are from Virginia.
Ooh, we have some competition.
But please come to Peasants and see us anyways.
Yeah, even if it's just to beat us up. Go Tech.
And who knows, they might go there to kick your ass, and then maybe they fall in love with the music in the bargain, and everybody becomes friends, and there's
Then
a
they'll
nice
kick our
happy
ass.
ending. Okay, well, tell us anything else you might want to say on the air right now before we get into the next track from the album.
Douchebag. I've always wanted to say that over the air.
Yeah. Syphilis. Chlamydia all over my teeth. Man, this is fun.
Give a monkey a mic and...
All right, let's tell
You
us
want
about...
to do that again?
Okay, sure, do it again. That's if that was fun.
All right, I know.
Think of another one.
I think
Okay.
the FCC is starting to get their pants in a bunch.
Oh, they can't even get their stuff together. So.
Right.
No, but
Oh, then
anyways.
shite. Fork.
Tell us about some of your influences. What has inspired One Finger Salute to play the music that they play?
A lot of glam rock.
Barney Rubble
Docking.
playing the pots and
Oh,
pans
answer the
in
damn
prehistoric
question.
times on Flintstones. That was great. No, actually, I know personally, I've always been into Fishbone, 24/7 Spies, but then I've always listened to everything. You know, just Miles Davis to Tool to King Crimson to
Wow.
Chuck Mangione. I don't care really, but some of the
Yeah.
stuff I enjoy playing, I enjoy playing music with energy and having an edge to it, and enjoy lots of Latin and funk and different styles, and like to just throw it all together.
Cool. Sounds good.
Same here. Fishbone, Queen. I was, into punk.
Police, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the
Oh,
Police
yeah.
also.
Stuart Copeland,
A
baby.
lot of King's X.
Oh, King's X is awesome.
Egypt. They're not around anymore, but
They've broken up, I heard.
yeah, they're Earth to Andy now.
Sadly. Oh, they're called Earth to Andy?
Yeah, they got a new band.
Oh, we'll have to see about getting them down here in the studio.
Yeah, definitely. They're awesome.
Yeah. All right, we're going to play another track from One Finger Salute's album, When Harry Met Satan. Anybody out there in Greenville who has a comment or a question for One Finger Salute, give us a call at 328-6913. And this next track I'm going to play is called All That. Tell us about that, fellas.
Well, invariably, I suppose this applies in any city, but in Virginia Beach, at the end of the night, you always have these,
Helmets.
Tool. They feel a little emasculated because they couldn't get themselves some.
They have a little sword fight out front. And,
Yeah, they pick fights, and, they walked in trying to look cool, and then they're flailing in the sidewalk, and, it happens every night. So it's just kind of taking the night from the time that you put in the cologne on to the time you're being cuffed.
and if you didn't know that it was last call, you would know by seeing these fights.
Yeah, but
You definitely knew. It was
Usually the time to
you
be.
see the
It's time to
reflection
go.
of the side, Virginia Beach. You see it, the cop cars.
Wow.
The infamous block.
It does sound very, very familiar.
The Gestapo state down there.
Yeah.
It does sound very much like Greenville, as a matter of fact. And you know who you are, people. We see you, and we laugh at you behind your backs constantly.
And we write a song about it.
And we
for
make you paranoid. And
Yeah.
One Finger Salute writes a song about you. So here it is. This is All That from the album When Harry Met Satan from One Finger Salute on 91.3 WZMB.
Enter into the Fire Beach Temple of aesthetically correct. Oh, white liquor, sour coke, 777. Billboard, tell me where the sin on the man. And everybody dressing and we're walking near the fair. Got a wife, got a card, what do you drink? Can it hurt my reputation messing with this missing man? Kicking on the hard, making big plans, make me get away. Yeah, I am all that. Hell yeah, I am all that. Hell yeah, I am all that. Hell yeah, right on the side. I am all that. Hell skimming and soaking, drinking and hoping, find a fair maiden I can pry wide open. I lie to their faces, say I like them strong. Strong becomes bitch when I'm the one done wrong. What's not to like about a drunkard in heat? Convinced when I face I'm a real fun guy. Every witticism's got a sharp reply. Am one hell of a I am all that. Hell yeah, I am all that. Hell yeah, I am all that. Yeah, yeah, right on time. I am all that. Hell yeah, I am all that. Hell yeah, I am all that. Yeah, yeah, look what myself is doing to me.
Texas live in Atlanta nights in a good time.
Walked on the mountain trying to be tough and padding up. I am all that. Hell no. I am all that. Hell no. I am all that. Hell no. We did it. See our face. Hell no. Ass away. I am all that. And today I am all that. Here I go. Go on and get someone to take it home, Nick. Go on and get someone to take it home, Nick. Go on and go home, asshole. Go on and go home, yeah. Go on and get someone to take it home, Nick. Go on and get someone to take it home, Nick. Go on and go home, asshole. Go on and go home. You have the right to remain silent.
All right, that was All That from One Finger Salute, and they are here in the studio. I love the
Crowd goes nuts.
I love the big heavy metal ending on that song. That was nice.
Rock and roll. Are you ready to rock?
We turned it up to 11.
Stop it.
Do you guys often have Spinal Tap moments like that in your rehearsals or your shows?
Oh, man.
God,
What
what
band
happened to
It's always an
does
adventure. I can tell
There's
you
no
that.
band that doesn't toss around lines from that movie. Do you have that in Dobley?
Not to mention, don't be surprised if you hear scorpions
He
come out of the
exploded.
blue in the middle of a set.
Uh-oh. So all you diehard metalheads out there, you need to come to the show also.
Speaking of diehard metal fans, our bassist, that rectal cranial inversion better find his way here too. But yeah,
Hopefully he's listening to this.
yeah, you're a jackass.
You're a dick.
No, no.
All right.
His what? His name is Dick? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
His name is Richard.
Richard is his full name.
Just Richard.
Your mouth runneth over.
Diarrhea.
All
There's
right.
lots of people out there
Well,
named Dick that says, yeah, I am. That's who I am.
So, if I would like to ask the 15 people in Greenville who are listening right now if they would kindly not call the FCC on us.
Yeah, hi all
we
you
would
person.
appreciate that.
It's our fault. Send the bill to us. That's if you can find us.
All right. Let's see. What other kind of stories can we tell before we play the last?
I want to
track
really
that we're gonna
take
play?
a moment to thank you for having us
Yes.
down here.
Thanks,
You've done
brother.
a lot of hard work.
Juice baby.
Juice
Oh,
Baby,
guys,
yeah.
guys.
Thanks for bringing us back down here. It's been a long time coming. So.
Looking forward to
Yeah.
the night.
You're making me misty.
And
I'm Tito. Give me a tissue.
I was about to say that.
Tim, can I see your breast?
Well, yes, you can.
Oh,
Ooh.
thank you.
Interesting
anyway.
stories.
We're not gay.
Well, last time here's another one. Later on
Okay.
that night after I was Superman, we were all drunk and everything, and this witch comes along and she's like, "Well, I know this place out in this field where you can see a ghost." And of course, me and Tom, our old bassist, are like, "I can't see a ghost," you know. So we, I remember it was on Halloween. It was a torrential downpour. We went out to this field, and I hope this farmer ain't listening. But we went out in the middle of the field in Paul's truck.
Yeah, my truck.
Yeah, and we're waiting on this ghost, and we're like, man, this ghost is drunk. He's passed out. So we found out we couldn't put his truck in reverse, and so we're like, oh God, if we couldn't go back to the road, so we was like, well, let's keep on driving and through the field and then hope that there's a road on the other side of it. And there was, but there was a ditch in between, so we had to
geez.
jump.
We didn't tell Paul about that till about 2 months later.
And I just thought it was
Wow.
kind of weird that I
Man, my
couldn't
truck's
keep my
kinda
car
muddy.
straight, the whole
Where's all
ride
this mud
back.
come from?
Wow.
Crazy.
That sounds interesting. You might have been being chased by an old crazy farmer with a shotgun or something and not even known it.
Oh, he's listening to the radio
You
right
ain't
now.
from around here, are you,
This
boy?
boy's back in town.
All right, I'm going to ask about some of you guys personally here. I have a copy of an article that got printed in Flash magazine, which is
Ooh, Flash.
in which is a local
holding pattern,
entertainment magazine in the Norfolk/Virginia Beach area, and it's got a little personality profile on two of you guys. It says Mark Quentin is a handsome lad, but no biff. He spent 6 years in college
He's a handsome lad.
and can probably write a legal essay better than you can. Mark, do you consider yourself an intellectual?
What
What does that mean?
Karen's looking back at
I gotta pee.
And this, and it says you're the animated one of the bunch.
Yeah.
We think that guy likes Mark a little bit, though. I'm not going to say any names.
Does he have a little thing?
And it wasn't Bon Garrett.
I hope
our
he's not
version
hearing
of
this.
Drew Carey.
Unfortunately, that article has less to do with our reputation than me beating up bar owners in Virginia Beach.
You beat up a bar owner for
Yeah, there's a couple clubs.
Paul's
we're
still
not
the
in.
owner of Peasants, right?
It's not to be carried away.
Tell him, don't worry, it's all good.
It was a little
We'll
shove.
take care of you. We won't hurt you.
All right, and it says drummer Paul Bareboli. How do you pronounce your last name, by the way?
Verbally.
Verbally.
Believe it or not, you pronounce it verbally.
Verbally.
And I swear to God.
From the Department of Redundancy Department.
Sorry about that. I know you've heard that a million times.
Oh, people think I'm just a big smart. Well, I'm not even going to finish it whenever I say that. But
It says verbally tends to be more in the pocket with his views and expressions. Is that true?
Pocket
Paul's
pool,
a
maybe.
Peter.
No, I'm joking.
Peter
I
Pan.
don't know. Sometimes I just try to call it like I see it and keep it pretty cut and dry, and not really read it, not read into things too much. But if I see something wrong, then I'm going to say it and piss everyone off. So,
Then I got to beat the person up.
We don't beat around the bush a lot up there. A lot of bands up at the beach, they tend to, hold back. And we just, hello? Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're
Something just happened.
Here. Something just happened?
Maybe it's my phone.
It's your ear.
Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, a lot of the bands up there just don't like, they kind of hold back, for whatever views they have. And we don't.
They're pretty homogenized up there. A lot of milk and cookies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just trying to play it safe and be the good guy and then talk about you behind your back anyway. We just do it in front of you.
Yeah, we'll come right to your face and tell you.
All right, and I guess the appropriate thing to do here. Oh, we have a call.
Yeah.
All right.
It's about time. Thank you.
I'm going to play another song, and we're going to put the call on the air when we get back on. This song is called Shrine of the Natural Light.
This goes out to the caller.
Uh-oh.
No,
okay.
no.
We don't know
no,
the caller,
no.
so we might not want to do that
Oh
yet.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot what song you're playing.
This song I wrote about, my part of the song was about my old girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, so it's less than
Cool.
flattering, so caller, it's not for you.
All right. Okay. Oh, no, I see the phone's not ringing anymore. That's odd.
We've done it now.
Oh, well, then
Uh-oh.
it is for you.
I hear a different line ringing. Okay, I'm going to go answer the phone wherever it may be ringing from, and in the meantime, this is Shrine of the Natural Light from One Finger Salute off the album When Harry Met Satan. Give us a call here at 328-6913 if you have any questions or comments for the band.
That new guy you've been seeing is no good for you. I'm only doing you a favor by using his face. They continue in a ransacked place. When you went to the market
Loot is going to be coming in here next, and we're going to go ahead and lead off with a track from them. I guess we're going to go ahead and start off with a song called I'm going to pick Flying J Travel Plaza because we played Mr. Party Man a little earlier. So